Hey guys, it is Eryn and welcome back to another clipped recreation. Today we're going to be looking at Rina Sawayama's Clipped Excess, which is, as her hairstylist puts it, a 90s take on a 60s classic with 80s accents. So let's get started. Now, if you've seen the music video for Excess, you might have seen on the side that Rina herself actually released a 15-minute behind the scenes video where she talks about the creative process, how they made the video. Rina also talks about how she kind of came up with the idea because of the YouTube beauty guru community and like the excess and the just consumption and always buying new palettes, always buying new products and stuff like that. So I've really tried, when thinking about how to recreate this, to keep it to as small amount of products as possible. So this look was made by her makeup artist Ana Takahashi, and the video was directed by Ali Kurr. So we have a really cool girl powered group, which we love. So once your hair is up, we got the classic cat headband. Let's jump into it. So we're going to start off by just prepping and priming the skin with just a moisturizer and primer. Get it all nice and soft. So once your skin is prepped and primed, we're then going to go straight into eyes, because this is quite like a dramatic 80s makeup look. For both the blush and the eyes, I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics Trendy in Tokyo palette. What we're going to be doing is grabbing just some white cream primer. This is just going to help keep the color nice and saturated. It really doesn't matter what it looks like, it's going to be blended out. Anyway, we're going to crack this open and we're going to hit this shade Fortune, this blue one. You're going to grab your shade. I'm not going to worry about the tail end. I'm literally just going to be putting the color on, and then we will get to the shaping of the cat eye. So really loading up a packing brush. You're going to take it, and then what I like to do is just keep my eye open, and whatever's visible is what I'm going to like pack with the color. And then just freehand, I'm gonna really slightly just tap in that swoop up, just so I have the direction of where it's going. And then just taking it into that crease. And really make sure that you're also getting it as close as you can to your lash line. Obviously without blinding yourself or getting it in your eye. And then we'll go back in and we'll shape that up nicely, but that's kind of like what we want to be getting. This is where I start to get nerve-wracked because I have to make these equal. Now the tricky part. Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to take a completely clean blending brush with nothing on it, and we're going to just get right in there, just on the edge, and we're just going to soften that out. And you're just going to use like little circles, like this kind of motion. You're really taking it quite like up into the, if you have an eyebrow, you're taking it up into the eyebrow. And then you're kind of stopping just where your like tear duct would be. I definitely have a tear duct. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the blush kind of in here in this area, so we don't want to like blend that just yet. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is grab on a packing brush, probably a clean one you want to use because you're going to use a lighter color. I'm going to go in with Lively from the Take Me to Tokyo palette, and I'm just going to put that just in the inner corner, blend it into that base blue. And then, a little sneaky tip, I'm going to take on that same packing brush, a little bit of the white. I'm just going to dot that there, and then using my pinky, I'm just going to smear it work. Amazing, we love that. So now I'm going to put on my eyebrows, which you can kind of skip if you're a normal human being that doesn't bleach their eyebrows. Rina has quite bushy eyebrows in this look, so I'm going to try my best to recreate that with the 6 brow hairs that I have. I'm just taking my usual brow pomade on a angle brush, and I'm gonna just push upwards. I'm using dark black. She uses a lighter one. They've got that nice arch to them. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in. They're also quite strong, them big old Nike tick brows. There's one. Just crunch that out the way. And then I'm just going to use a little thin brush with the pomade and just get in there and get them hair details going. We can start to get onto the face and then finish off the eyes and the blush. And now I'm going to go in with a breathable yet still full coverage foundation. This is just the Rimmel Lasting Finish Breathable. And I'm just going to put that all over my face, on the neck, very important. And then taking a clean, mine's not clean, but taking a clean beauty blender, just gonna punch ourselves in the face multiple times. Once you're happy with the coverage layer, like I am, you're gonna just set that with whatever powder you've got handy. And then her hairstylist, Jake Gallagher, refers to the hair and makeup look as being a 90s take on a 60s classic with a little bit of 80s in there, which it just sums it up brilliantly. We've got this 80s look, the hair is very 60s, and then we've got those tweed Chanel blazers. But yeah, once you're nice and matte and coveraged, we're then gonna just super lightly contour. There's very minimal contouring, so you're just gonna take a little bit like that on the edge. Blush is actually really good at shaping your face, especially when you apply it like we're going to, near the eyes. It does actually quite nicely lift up your cheekbones and give you quite a nice little look. So we're gonna get that right up in my nose, and then this little one line. Alright, now that you've finished playing God with your face, we're going to be jumping back into this palette, and then we're also going to be using a singles highlighter. We're also going to be using, for some added dimension and glitter, just a liquid eyeshadow. So taking a highlighter brush, bam, we're going to dip into a blend of both these two. Pretty much just going to start bopping that on, and you want to kind of get it quite close to the break of the line of your eyeshadow. So I'm really hitting my cheekbone with this, and then I'm just stopping at about almost the halfway point of my eye. And then to add a little bit of extra fun, I'm going to go in with a pink highlighter, swirl that, and this is going to help lift my facial features up because we're creating that dimension. And again, I'm gonna just jump in with a fluffy brush. Really make sure it's getting everywhere it needs to. And again, going in with, this is just a constant thing of just going in and 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 in. You want to keep the highlighter as much as you can focused to your cheekbones because that's where the natural light is going to hit, and kind of bringing it in that C formation swell. I'm gonna grab, this is their liquid crystal peach eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna put that in a C. And as you can see, it's a more apricot color than the pink. So we're just gonna really gently blend it while it's wet. And then cover it with more of the two colors. Boom. And then you're just gonna go and do the exact same thing on the other side. So now that we are blushed up, I'm gonna finish off the eyes. Just taking a white eyeliner pencil to just go in on my waterline. So we get that real doe-like And then with the same backing brush that you used previously, you are going to do your under eyes. So we're going back in with Fortune, that blue shade, and we're gonna pop it right here. And you're gonna connect with the other liner line. Blender out. And then we're gonna take any old gel liner that you have on a very fine detail brush, and we're gonna chuck some liner on there. Boom. Work. All right. You're gonna chuck on some mascara and some false lashes. I'm gonna do my false lashes off camera, and you're just gonna liberally apply that top and bottoms. Bing bing. Delicious, delightful. I will be back with lashes. Okay, lashes are on. We're good to go. We've got everything. My biggest piece of advice with like big strip lashes like this is just remember that they smell fear, and if you show any signs of weakness, they will attack. I'm just going to be using these two guys. I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay in the color Bare Maximum as my kind of lip liner. And it's a pretty pronounced Cupid's bow. So in this video, she's supposed to portray like a robot character, like a cyborg character, which I think is really cool, the idea that cyborgs would have like such sick makeup. And then slightly overlining in the center. Boom. And this is just a glossier color, and then tap it up into the edges. And then because I'm feeling like it, I'm also gonna add gloss. All right, work, love it. So that is pretty much the finished and final makeup look. I'm gonna go do my hair and show you what that looks like. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any musicians or artists looks from a music video that you would like me to recreate, please leave them down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I have a Zoom call with my parents after this. I'm totally gonna leave this on. They're gonna be like, what on earth? Super fun video from Rina Sawayama, Excess. I actually got it in one go. Do another one just for safety.